cold outside, so it's gumbo time, gumbo time. And, oh, look at, girl, get that jacket on. You running, guys? You got the wind?
Gus got the wave, and then when he was running, he put it out of his hand, and he went back and grabbed it.
Was that fun, Gussie Boo? Hey, Boo-Boo!
It's cold.
It's cold outside. What are we having for dinner?
Gumbo.
Do you like gumbo?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all how to make a super easy don't touch. Guess what's for dinner? Gumbo. Whose favorite is gumbo? Yeah, you always go. Do it. So there's a super easy way to make gumbo, and there's a long, yummy way to make gumbo. But I'm on a time crunch because it's already, hello, there's Lulu. It's already 5 o'clock and we have to eat this for dinner tonight. But I'm gonna show you a super easy way to make gumbo, and here it is. Okay, turn the fan off so you can hear me. So first things first, roux. You can buy this Carrie's roux with Louisiana on it. This is one of our favorites when you just want to do it from the can, the roux made. And you put some chicken broth, or you can use water, a little bit at the bottom, and you literally just, like, I take a whisk. Oh my goodness. We might try this again. Restart. Okay, take 2. Okay, so Carrie's roux comes in a can. You can get this at HEB. I'm sure wherever you are, you can find something. That's one of our favorites when we just do it straight from a can. That roux is really thick, and so you have to melt it, but you don't want to burn it. So you have to constantly stir. So I'll take like a big scoop and I'll dump it in, a little bit of chicken broth or water, just maybe like an inch deep of that in the pot, and I scoop in the chunks of it, and I just literally constantly am whisking it around until it all melts, and then I put a bunch more, and then I melt it, and I stir. So once again, I'm making super simple, easy, quick gumbo. Still tastes amazing. And so normally we would buy onions and celery and green onions and chop it up, but we're in a time crunch, so I've gone with the HEB already pre-cut green onions, celery, all in this thing. And I just dump it in there and start letting it simmer. And once again, you want to keep it simmering and boiling, but you don't want to burn it, because once the roux is burnt and it tastes horrible. So I'm just constantly multitasking, story of my life, but even with cooking, I just am constantly just whisking it around so it doesn't burn. 2 other ingredients. You get you some sausage and some chicken. I really do love to use dark meat, or if you have the patience to take a whole chicken and debone, like all that stuff. I don't do all that. I literally just bought, all I could find today was chicken breast, and so that's what I went with, which I really love a mix of. I'll do a little bit of chicken breast, and then I will do dark meat as well, because that always is so much more flavorful. So you take the sausage, you chop it up, and then you can take the chicken. You can do however you want. If you want to put the whole chicken breast in there, throw the whole breast in there. Actually chop it up, let it in little strips, just because I'm on a time crunch and I want it to cook faster. So I did it in like strips. So in a few minutes after I get all this cut up, I'm literally just going to dump that in there, and it's just going to simmer for as long as it can until we're ready to eat. We'll make some brown rice, and then just top it with the gumbo. So it's super easy, literally like 4 or 5 ingredients. Don't ask me how much water is in there. I usually just used 1 big thing of chicken stock, which is 32-ounce thing of chicken stock. But as far as the water, I just put enough to keep it all stirring and boiling. And then once I put all the meat in there, I'll slowly add more and more water, and let it just all keep simmering. But you know, that's what all like good chefs do. There's no real full of measuring. It's just all per taste and skill.
Hello.
She's gonna sit here and wait for that gumbo. She's obsessed with gumbo. But what pairs well with gumbo is honestly like garlic bread. I didn't do garlic bread today because didn't have enough time and I forgot about it. But the girls love to eat crackers with it. But traditionally you do, garlic bread with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna work on chopping this up, and then I'm gonna throw it in there, And I usually have my big gumbo pot, which is usually like this big. But I'm making some just for dinner, so I didn't want to do as much. And then after we eat dinner, I'm going to finish off the roux bottle and just add all the rest of I have some more meat and stuff in it, just so it'll sit. Because tomorrow and the next day, it's going to be better and better and better and better. So gumbo is always better the second day. But we're going to enjoy it tonight, right, Hazel? Yeah. What is that, Gus? That smells good. You like the smell of sausage? Smell good? Okay, so last thing, I just dumped the chicken in there, so I'm putting all the sausage. And obviously, as you put the meat in there, the water will rise and the gumbo liquids will rise. So that's why I don't add a lot of the water prior to when I'm especially in a small pot. It's going to overflow. So now we're just going to put a lid on it and let it simmer and cook for, I don't know, at least 30 minutes. But obviously, the longer it sits, the better it tastes. But here we go. Buzz is so excited. I'm cooking for you, love. Are you excited for my cooking? Welcome to Dee Dee's Cooking Show.
Dee Dee's Cooking Show?
No ingredients.
Make gumbo?
Yeah, no ingredients.